Of course, we've had 2 penalties. They were justifiable penalties, so we have won fair and square. There were no questions of the penalties, but West Ham put up a good fist this afternoon, a good fist.
They probably deserve something from this, didn't they?
Well, yeah, it looked like it was going to be a draw. Another draw, that would have been most disappointing. But we're okay, we're good to go, we're good for Tuesday night.
You're looking forward to Tuesday, you're confident about
This is me and my lad, we're off catching a plane in the morning, 7 o'clock, we're going. Barcelona, that's where we'll be.
Full speed ahead.
See ya.
I'm here with David. David, not been on, I don't think, since...
United. Oh, what a buzz. Shit game, but at least we won.
Back to Dave. We'll carry on as usual. It's all good. It's all good. Shit game, but at least we won. That's pretty much the feeling. Isn't it?
Yeah, that's definitely the feeling. I mean, did we deserve anything out of that? Probably not. I mean, if De Gea didn't make that amazing save at the end, towards the end, before we got the second penalty, it probably would have been a loss. But he makes them saves. But the thing I've got to say about De Gea is his distribution. It's just not there.
I was about to ask you that. I've asked a few people. His distribution this season has been a bit poor. We saw a similar goals against Wolves. We saw one today. They got back into the game from that. Obviously, he makes that world-class save, which makes up for it.
Of course he does.
The greatest of English, but I'm not happy with the performance, but we'll have the fucking 3 points.
Careful.
Yeah, for me, Van der Sar's still the better keeper. It's not because I think De Gea is the better shot stopper. He can make, worldies, but Van der Sar's distribution was immense, and that's what De Gea hasn't got in his locker. If he had that, he'd be the greatest keeper that's ever lived. And I think he can get that if he just concentrates on that, because he's got them saves in him. He don't need to practice them. If he just did his distribution, he'd be the greatest keeper that's ever lived.
If we look at De Gea, do you think the contract thing is coming into it?
Probably is a thing where he's probably looking around, and I mean we should be throwing the money at him though. If it's Sanchez is getting the money he's on, and he's not even playing because he's not good enough to play really, why not throw it at De Gea, who's been our best player for the past 3-4 years? Why not? I can see his problem. If I was coming into work and I see someone getting paid 3 times as much as I am, and I'm thinking, hang on, I'm 10 times the player he is, of course you'd be pissed off and thinking, right, I'm going to move on if you don't give me this money. Just give it him.
Yeah, he had the armband today as well. Do you think we should give him that?
I think the past couple of games, I think Smalley should have it. I think he's been at the back. I don't think a goalkeeper should have it. I think it should be a defender who's in the game.
You're gonna shock a lot of people with saying that, because
I thought he played well today. I mean, maybe not on the ground, but his clearances, I thought he was clearing most things today. So
no, I thought his performance was good today, and I thought Phil Jones had made some very crucial interceptions at times. But the thing with those guys is they seem to always have that lapse again. And
yeah, of course they do. But listen, if the past 2 games, I think Smalling's been good. He's cleared the balls when he's needed to. So just instead of slagging him off and say, oh, he's going to have this bad game now, just give him a bit of confidence that, yeah, all right, if you're playing like this, have the next game like this. I just don't see the point of giving the players stick when to give him more confidence.
We've had few people now go past saying, it's not the result, the performance, but the result. Yeah. They'll have that. Obviously, at this stage of the season, Ole said we need 15 points to get top 4. Are you still confident of getting top 4, especially when we see these kind of performances?
Not really. I don't think we'll get top 4, but
come on, United!
But I mean, even today, I don't think we deserve to win it. Not even on the goals. I don't think the first penalty was a penalty really. But listen, you got to take these things, and if we can get top 4, fucking brilliant.
Barca next, we're going to do it?
Well, I told you, didn't I? We're going to do that. we're shit at home and we're great away. We're going to do it, don't you worry.
Cheers, man. Me with the dot right outside Old Trafford, 2-1 today. What you make of that?
I think it's what you kind of expected after Barcelona. You see, no fullbacks. I wasn't expecting a good game. West Ham are always at us straight in our faces, and I think we got lucky, really. We shouldn't have got the win, really. I think
there's that feeling of luck, but do you think we needed that lucky win just to get out of this run that we're in at the moment?
You do, because people like Liverpool and City have had it all season. That's why they are where they are.
Well, not just luck, but
it's not just luck. I think City there on merit. Liverpool, a little bit 50-50. I don't really rate them as high as everyone else does, but United today, people like Martial never runs in behind. It really frustrates me. He's got everything, but he just needs to apply himself a little bit more. I thought Fred were good. Dalot better on the left than the right. That's what I thought. Ollie, he had the balls to bring on Greenwood, which I really liked. I've been wanting to see him for months and months, really. I don't know. I think we've done well to get the 3 points. All that really mattered today, isn't it?
What do you make of De Gea's performance today? Because we saw the best and the worst of him.
I'm in two minds because you know the one against where Fred dropped it, the other game, was it against Wolves? Yeah. You expect a good midfield, 50 million pound, just to trap it and then turn and go. Today's was a bit sloppy, but Matters backed off, and then you're thinking if you don't back off, you bring that ball in, you can move from there. So I think he's been unlucky, but at the same time you should be thinking that guy's 5'8". He looks at times at the moment, Matter, like it's your little brother playing with all the big lads. It's probably time for him to move on. As sad as that is to say, because he's a lovely guy and all that. So I think that's where we are. Yeah.
Fred was your man of the match, did you say? Sorry.
I think Fred was probably man of the match. Pogba not far behind. He had a lot of bottle, 2 penalties, got rid of the crappy little run-up that screws everyone's minds in half. But yeah, just been really, really lucky today overall, isn't it?
Cheers, man. I'm here with Daniel and James. We're outside Old Trafford, Manchester United 2, West Ham United 1. Sticky, that, innit?
Unbelievable one from me to death. Heart in me mouth. But at the end, we won it, didn't we? That's the main thing.
We did get the points in the end, but does the performance worry you a little bit, especially at this time of the season where results are crucial and we need to get a lot of points on the board?
A little bit, yeah. Because, like I say, we're trying to get that top 4 finish and that. But I ain't bothered. Penalties, free kicks. However they go in, I'm not bothered.
You're not bothered at all?
Not bothered.
De Gea's save just before the penalty. What a world class.
Unbelievable, isn't it? That's a game changer, it is, you know what I mean? That save, that's as good as a goal any day of the week.
He was at fault for their goal with his distribution. He's been at fault with his distribution a few times this season. I think Wolves springs to mind as well. Are you concerned by De Gea's form, or you're not bothered too much?
I said to him, he's been making a few mistakes, but like I say, the stops he makes like that, do you know what I mean? The mistakes he makes, like I say, with the saves he makes, we're not bothered.
You can afford him to have a little mistake.
We got the best keeper in the world at the end of the day, do you know what I mean? So he can make an odd mistake and we're not too bothered about it.
And Robert Snodgrass is a Corey. A proper Corey. That's
Why is that?
Because he just is. Just a Corey. You know what a Corey is?
I don't know.
Well, Robert Snodgrass is one.
Right, and before you go, we got Barcelona during the week. Has this performance left you worried by that game, or what?
We're going to win 3-1 at the new camp. You heard it here, 3-1.
It's happening, guys. It's happening.
Always at the wheel, man.
Cheers, man. I'm here with Kiefer outside Old Trafford. Manchester United have won 2-1. It wasn't vintage, but we got the job done.
I think at this stage of the season, you have to grind out results. And Pogba, apart from the penalty, I don't think he was incredible, but he's there to create goals and score goals. So overall, happy with 3 points.
What did you make of the performance of our fullbacks today? We changed our fullbacks. We changed, obviously, both our fullbacks. We had to do it through suspension. What did you make of their performance?
Devo was all right. Devo was making good runs and he was good defensively, which is a surprise to me. For me, he's not a right back, he's more of a right winger. But still, Rojo at left back, I'm not a massive fan of him, but I think he did a job today. So yeah, good team performance today. And
one of those areas we do need to improve in the summer, though, isn't it? That fullback position.
Yeah. I think we need to get somebody like a Joao Cancelo, maybe even Aaron Wan-Bissaka. We also need a centre back, obviously, somebody like Koulibaly, and then a CDM, somebody like Declan Rice, a grafter that can give.
What did you make of his performance today?
Pogba.
Wait, no, Declan Rice. You just mentioned him, so.
Oh, didn't see him. I didn't see him, but he can improve. He's only 19, isn't he? So, yeah, he'll become a better player in the future.
Looking forward to Tuesday?
Of course I am. 2-1 United I'm going for. Come on!
Cheers, man. Nice one.
Martial's still looking a bit slacky.
It's weird with Martial. I know he won the penalty today. He was lucky not to be substituted off. He kept on. He won the penalty for us, fair enough. But what do you think it is with his performance? Do you think the fact he's coming back from an injury, or?
Well, he had a great run of games, and then I don't know, just started lacking. But he needs to get a couple minutes on them, and then I think hopefully he can start playing again.
Important to get them back to confidence and get them back fully running and fit. What did you make of the result overall? David De Gea, he was crucial in that save to get to. We went straight back up the other end and got a penalty, but he was at fault for their goal.
Yeah, it was a tough performance, but they came here, they gave us a good game, but then I don't know, luckily we grabbed on. Pogba, thought it was a bit quiet, but then obviously able to finish both of the penalties. Yeah.
Who's your man of the match?
I'll go Fred again. Yeah.
It was mint today, isn't it?
Yeah. He's getting a bit confident now, and hopefully he can keep carrying on, and hopefully he can go to Barcelona and get a result there.
Thank you very much, man. Come, let's do it.